रसना जपते मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक मृत मंडल एक तू ही मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक मृत मंडल एक तू ही रसना 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 जपते 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 तू रसना जपते
एक ओंकार सत नाम करता पुरख निरभव निर्वैर अकाल मूर्त अजूनी सैभं गुर प्रसाद वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. Welcome to the Word of Sikhism program. I am Chatur Singh Saini. I have with me Bhai Gurdarshan Singh ji from Guru Gobind Singh Foundation of Rockville. We have started Guru Nanak Dev Ji's Gurbani, Japji Sahib. We're going to start it today where we left off last segment. Thank you. Bhai Sahib ji. Welcome back everyone. May Vaheguru bless us all by listening to these wise words of Guru Nanak from his composition Japji Sahib. Japji Sahib is the first Bani of Guru Granth Sahib ji. Guru Granth Sahib has 1430 pages.
Yes.
And it all starts with the Japji. And the message is very clear that how can I attain wisdom, how can I reach to the state of truth, state of enlightenment. Until unless one is enlightened, cannot live fully, cannot enjoy life. And in order to enjoy life, one has to know what life is all about. And many times I have said it, and we play sports. If I do not know the rules of any sports, I cannot watch it, I cannot play it. Once I know the rules of any sports, I can watch it and I can play it. Even if I'm not able to play, at least while watching, I can enjoy. Same way, if I do not know what the meaning of life is, what the purpose of life is, where life comes from, I can live, but I cannot enjoy. Enjoyment is the purpose of life, that God has given you this life, and live each and every moment meaningfully. And these are the words who leads us to that wisdom, that by connecting to these words, we know what life is, and we know what the purpose of these words are. As I said in last segment, that whatever we listen from outside, it helps us to live life in this world, that gives us knowledge, that helps us to earn. But what is the difference between enlightened words and words which we learn from school? Which we learn from universities, which we learn from school, which we learn from society. Those words help us to earn, to communicate, and to connect with others.
And to make good decisions in a life.
But the words of Guru Nanak, they help us to cultivate our inner life, to cultivate our inner self, to explore our own life, and as we talked about in last segment, the layers of Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar, lust, anger, ego, pride, attachment, greed, those are the layers. And the words of enlightened people helps us to tear those down. And when we listen in that purity of mind, it helps us to experience our own self. Today, we will be talking about the 12th pauri of Japji Sahib. And the part goes, मन्ने की गत कही ना जाए, जे को कहे पिछे पछताए, कागद कलम ना लिखण हार, मन्ने का वह करन विचार, ऐसा नाम निरंजन होए, जे को मन जाने मन कोय. Now, if you have heard it clearly, the previous pauris or previous stanzas, they were talking about listening. And if I am listening to my teacher, if I am listening to my boss, then at the same time not obeying it, I am not caring what is being taught or what is being said, then it cannot create any sort of wisdom in me, or will not be able to change my behavior.
It means the listening will have no value if you do not implement it.
Absolutely. And let me bring a quotation from Bhai Gurdas ji. And he says, Puchat pathik te marg na tara pag, Pritam ke des kaise batan se jaiye.
Right.
He says, you are asking a path, a direction to somebody, that how to reach my destination. And you are asking for directions, but you are not following the direction. How can you reach to your destination? You will not.
Yeah.
Then he says, Puchat hai baid, खाद औखद न संजम से कैसे मिटा रोग सुख सहज समाइए. And you are going to see a doctor to consult whatever physical problem you may have or issue you may have, and doctor examine you and give you prescription. And Bhai Gurdas says, पूछता है वैद, you are asking to a doctor, खाद औखद न संजम से, and you are not following the direction when you are the prescription which you have been given. कैसे मिटा रोग? How can you get rid of that disease? सुख सहज समाइए. How can you achieve full health without following the directions of your physicians? Then he says, पूछत सुहागण है कर्म दुहागण कै, हृदय बिबचार कत सहजा समाइए. If you are having family issues and you are going to consult somebody, whether it's a psychiatrist, psychologist, or somebody wise you feel in that issue or in that profession,
yeah,
and you are not listening to him, and you are not following the direction, how can you bring happiness at home? How can you create a relationship with your spouse or your children? Then in the end, Bhai Gurdas ji says, गाए सुने आंखें मीटे पाइए ना परम पद, गुरु उपदेश गह जौलो ना कमाइए. He says, गाए सुने आंखें मीटे पाइए ना परम पद. You can listen, you can sing, you can meditate, even close your eyes. But if you are not following the Guru's directions, no matter what you do, you will not be able to reach to your own self. If you are not following. And same way what Guru said, listening. By listening happens this, by listening happens this. Yes, But if you are not bringing what you have heard in your practice, it will not create any miracles, any newness in your life. It will not change the patterns of your life the way you have been. Your today will be just like yesterday, your future will be just like today. If you want to bring a new feature in your life, new light in your life, you must change today. And that's what Guru Sahib says. He says a person who listens to Guru, who listens to the scriptures, a person who is devout to change and also determined to bring change in life, he says, manne ki gat kahi na jaye. A person who accepts the Guru's hukam, what Guru says, then you cannot even describe that person's state of mind. Why? How can you write any story about a river which is flowing? If a river is still, you can write something. When river is flowing, bringing new water, new waves, and bringing freshness all the time, how can you write? As you write something, it changes. As you write something, it changes. And Guru Sahib says, manne ki gat kahi na jaye. Person who start following the wisdom of Guru, you cannot describe that person's state of mind. Gat means the state of mind. Manne ki, manan wale di. A person who accepts the Guru's wisdom, start following Guru's wisdom, his state of mind or her state of mind cannot be described, because that person becomes totally new person. Then he says,
what you're saying is the gat. What that really means in a lay words, what gat means?
Gat, the state of that person. As you know, we know the story of Guru Nanak Dev Ji,
right,
when he met with Sajjan.
Thug.
The Sajjan was his name was Sajjan,
yeah,
but his acts were like a thug.
Right, cheating.
So he was wearing clothes like a normal person, a religious person. And when Guru Nanak Dev Ji met with him, and he thought that this is the person I will make me rich.
Oh.
And a person, because Guru Nanak had his own grace on his face,
Right,
and Bhai Mardana Ji was with him, he thought he is a rich man, and it will be the day for him. So he brought kheer, a pudding,
some good food,
poison in it.
Yeah.
He wanted to kill Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and when he offered Guru Nanak Dev Ji kheer, then Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, what is this? He says, kheer for you. He said, okay, I'll eat it. What's your name? He says, my name is Sajjan. Sajjan means friend.
Friend, right.
And Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, okay, you are Sajjan, you are my Sajjan, and I am your Sajjan.
Right.
You are my friend, I am your friend.
Right.
Then he offered kheer to Guru Nanak to eat. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, okay, I'll eat it, but my principle is, first my friend eats, then I will
Then
eat.
I eat.
Then he understood, because Guru Nanak was a powerful soul. Somehow he understood where Guru Nanak was coming from. That he understood. Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, who are you trying to cheat? You are not cheating me, you are cheating yourself.
Right.
Cut straight. And with love and with the compassionate words, Guru Nanak Dev Ji changed that person. Now, the person who was a thief a minute ago, by listening Guru Nanak, he changed to a saint. How can you describe that person now? How can you, gat means the state of that person who changed. How can you, where will you bring words to describe that person's state?
That's what the gat is.
That's what gat is. Manne ki gat. Manan wale di avastha. Jine man liya. You know, I always say that Guru Nanak Dev Ji was so powerful, and Sajjan Thag, he just heard Guru Nanak Dev Ji speaking and changed. He was fortunate to listen to Guru Nanak, have connection with Guru Nanak and changed, and we listen to Guru Nanak, we read Guru Nanak every day, but that change does not happen.
You know why? We are not listening, suniye, and we are not following the advice, which is money. That's where this whole Paudi is trying to explain. You listen carefully and act on it, man. Then this will become part of your life.
And Guru Sahib, Guru Amar Das ji says, Jinni sunke manniya tinna nej kar vas. Jinnah ne sunke man liya.
Right.
Those people who listen to Guru and bring that listening as a practice. You are not just listening to gain knowledge. You are listening to have experience. If you are not listening to have an experience, the listening knowledge becomes a burden on you.
Yeah.
Then does not make any difference who you listen to. When you are listening to change, and I always say that to children in camps, you have to have a mind to listen, a person who is willing to listen, a person willing to accept, a person willing to change is a person, that person is a brave person. A person who is listening to change. And when you are listening Guru's word in order to bring change in your life, then this miracle happens. He says, Manne ki gat kahi na jaye. A person who listens Guru's teaching and brings into practice, this person's state of mind cannot be described. Then, je ko kahe pichhe pachtaye. If you try to describe that person's state, then you will regret it. Regret why? Because you are not doing justice. That person is not changed. This person is changing each and every moment. Now, he says, Kagad kalam na likhan har. He said, there is no enough kagad, paper.
Papers. Not enough papers.
Not enough paper to describe. Kalam, not enough pens to write.
Yeah.
Na likhan har. There is no writer who can write about that person. These are the expressions Guru Sahib is talking about, what kind of miraculous life you gain after following Guru's teaching. And जो तुहाडे अंदर समुंदर पैदा हुंदा है, जो तुहाडे अंदर एक्सपीरियंस पैदा हुंदा है, उन्हों कोई व्यक्ति ना कोई पेपर दे उत्ते लिख सकदा है, ना कलम कोई लिखण दे समर्थ हुंदी है, ते ना कोई लिखण वाला इन्ना समर्थ हुंदा है कि उस व्यक्ति दी नूं डिस्क्राइब कर सके. मैं ना sometimes when you read Gurbani and Guru Sahib says, सात समुंदर मस करो, कलम करो बन राए, बस दा कागद जो करो, हर जस लिखण ना जाए. कि तुसीं सत्तां समुंदरां दी शाही बना लो, सारी वैजीटेशन नूं कलम बना लो, तां भी तुसीं उस वाहिगुरू दा जस नहीं लिख सकदे, उहदे गुणां नूं नहीं लिख सकदे.
You cannot describe that. It cannot come in a writing form. It is without the expression, without the writings. Here, Bhai Sahib ji, I'm going to give you an example of the kids. If you have a kid and you are telling him to do some work, and first thing you wanted to tell him, that means listening. If he's listening, then he have to accept it if you're asking him to bring something. Then later on what happens is when he listens and accept it, he does it what you're asking for, you reward him. That's what the reward situations come. If you're listening carefully and if you're abiding by it, you get the reward. The miracle comes in your life. That's what this Gurbani explains here.
Yeah, in spiritual world, the experience you gain, when you feel great, you feel grateful. You don't need anyone to admire you, anyone to praise you.
Sure.
Your life is filled with that bliss. Your life is filled with that love of God that flows out of you, just like when flower is flowering. And the fragrance does not care who is walking around. The fragrance is just flowing out of you.
Right.
Beyond boundaries. And when you are listening and following Guru's wisdom and then Guru's teaching, that the wisdom comes out of you, and you don't need anyone to admire you. That mystery which has happened to you, and you are enjoying it.
Yeah.
And each breath you take, you are thankful for it. And Guru Sahib says, Kagad kalam na likhan har manne ka beh karan vichar. Je manne da, jine man liya hai, jine jaan liya hai, a person who has experienced, even people in numbers start praising him, even they will not be able to describe the state of that person fully. Because the kind of ocean of spiritual world arises in him or her is beyond descriptions. Then Guru Sahib says, Aisa naam niranjan hoye. Aisa naam. Such is the name of, pure name of God. Je ko man jana hai, man koi. Is part nu bhi dekhna. Pehla hai man, man lave koi.
Right.
Man, nanne nu siari hai man de vich. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੋਈ ਵਿਅਕਤੀ ਇਸ ਸਮਝ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੰਨ ਲਵੇ, ਉਸ ਵਿਅਕਤੀ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਇਹ ਗੁਣ ਪੈਦਾ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ ਜੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀ ਪੌੜੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਹੇ ਨੇ.
What you are saying, Bhai Sahib ji, if you listen carefully and you practice this carefully, you will accomplish the virtues of the God. So that's what it means.
Let me bring some examples from Guru Granth Sahib ji. And Guru Sahib says, Beh sakhiyan jas gavein gavan hariya, har naam salahe hu nit, har kau balihariya, jinni sun mannaya har nao tina hau variya. Jinni sun mannaya har nao, जिन्हां ने सुन के मन लिया. एक गुरु अमरदास सच्चे पातशाह जी के एक होर शब्द आते हैं, सेवक सिख पूजन सब आवें सब गावें हर हर ऊतम बाणी. ये सेवक सिख सारे बाणी नू आके मनते ने, पढ़ते ने, सुनते ने. सेवक सिख पूजन सब आवें पूजते ने, सब गावें सारे गाउंदे ने हर हर ऊतम बाणी. पर गाव्या सुनिया तिन का हर थाएं पावै, जिन सतगुर की आग्या सत सत कर मानी. गाया होया तो सुनिया होया उन्हां दा सफल है जिन्हां ने आग्या सच सच करके मान ली. मैं कई बारी बच्चों ने भी कहना हुंदा कि you sometimes you say that dad I respect you but I don't want to listen to you. So what kind of respect there is?
Right.
Respect is when you are listening and obeying it. Yes. Even in worldly parents, you may be ahead of your father, you may be ahead of your father in knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, but when it comes to spiritual world, and if you are not listening what Guru is saying, because this is not something a knowledge of university, rather more you explore yourself, more close to you will be to the Guru.
Yeah.
And he says, then he says, Sun har katha utari mail, maha puneet paye sukh sail. He says, when I heard Guru's words, the purity start taking place in my life. जिस तरह साबन नाल कपड़े धोईदे ते मैल उतरदी है. As I heard Guru's words and I chanted Guru's words, and मेरे अंदर दी जिहड़ी मैल सी वो खत्म होनी शुरू हो गई. सो ये पहली पौड़ी है मन्ने दी. ते ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ एक जनरल स्टेटमेंट है. जनरल स्टेटमेंट ये है कि ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਹਨ. ਤੇ ਅਗਲੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਤਿੰਨ ਪੌੜੀਆਂ ਹਨ ਮੰਨੇ ਦੀਆਂ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੇ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ? What happens when you are following Guru's teaching? What happens when you are bringing the Guru's teaching in your practice?
Thank you very much, Bhai Sahib ji. It's the National Sikh Centers and Guru Gobind Singh's program. We advise some listener viewers, if you have any comments and any suggestions, write us at gmail.com. I wanted to say we do provide community services at our facility in Rockville, religious services, as well as some people who need any help on a medical front. We have some doctors who can help. You are welcome to pass on to the information to all. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching this program. We'll be back next week, same channel, same time. Thank you very much.
मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक, मृत मंडल एक तू ही। मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक, मृत मंडल एक तू ही। रसना 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 जपते 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 तू ही रसना जपते तू ही तुम है पिता तुम ही फोन माता, तुम है मीत हित प्राता। तुम है पिता तुम ही फोन माता, तुम है मीत हित प्राता। रसना 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 जपते जपते जपते